25 points, Mark, over 900 yards of offense. It all came down to defense having to make a stop there.
One more stop, one last stop, and and our defense did it. I thought on whatever it was, 3rd and 22 or whatever it was, that it might even be longer than that. The one where Menberg's shot went in there and they ended up scoring at the end of that drive, and then we go score again. And minute 42 and one timeout is an eternity with a team that can throw and catch like they can. And so it was just great to. I think we got it. Did we get a sack on that first down? Was that Leonard Floyd? It was huge. Forced a timeout, and was the difference.
Coach, talk about your quarterback. A month ago, it seemed like he was the guy that couldn't win the big one. Yeah. Now he's won a couple of big ones, and he led the team like he was.
Well, he did. He, Aaron certainly deserves a lot of credit. He's a very good player. He's a great kid. He came back to play a game like this and hopefully win a game like this. And certainly played great in the South Carolina game. I thought he played good in the Clemson game too, but that was a big game too. We just didn't win it. But it takes, I've always said that it's a team game. And when everybody wanted to give him a bunch of grief about not winning big games, it wasn't him winning and losing games, it was Georgia. He was a part of it. And so now when we've won these 2 big games, I'm not going to put it all on Aaron, as he's the only guy that did something to help us win. But he certainly played beautifully. He played clutch. And we all know that the quarterback has got to play well in a game like this to have a chance. So I'm not trying to demean anything from his performance, because it was phenomenal in my opinion. It was gutsy, it was tremendous, and I'm so proud of him. But it's a team game still. I'm going to keep my comment on that.
Coach, did you have a chance to meet up with Zach after the game?
Briefly, got a chance to give him a hug, and I just told him the same thing I told Murray. I'm really proud of you. I told them both they're great players. Really proud of how you played today. You couldn't have asked either one of those guys to play any better than they played. It was amazing how good they did. And there's some proud father type feeling towards both of them. We recruited them both. We signed them both. We thought they both were going to be special players, and as fate would have it, they both got to play against each other between the hedges in a phenomenal shootout where they both played their tails off. It was pretty impressive.
Mark, the game-winning drive, you go 6 plays and only one of them is even second down. Do you think that the Alabama experience last year has helped you grow from that and learn what it takes?
Possibly. I think the biggest thing was just how well our line was blocking. From the very beginning, we ran the ball well, we pass protected well, we didn't give up a sack. I think we had 2 very short tackles for loss against us. But Murray had time. Murray could operate. If you give a quarterback like him time to drop back and scope it out and make those throws, we're going to have success. And we certainly ran the ball well too. So I thought the biggest key of the game was how our offensive line and our defensive line. We had 7 tackles for loss and 4 sacks, and I thought the linemen really were the difference in the game. Quarterbacks certainly did their part, but they can't throw the ball when they're flat on their back, And I just thought our big men came to play today.